So good morning, everybody. My name is Rachele Decrescenzo. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm the owner and founder of The Healing Journey, Myofascial Release and Physical Therapy. And this morning, I'm going to talk to you about utilizing John Barnes' myofascial release for optimal health and wellness. Before I get into that, I wanted to share some pictures of my new location. So back in April, I took over the lease of this beautiful little building here on the left. It's right in downtown Clinton at 11 Lower Center Street. And we did some renovations. And in June, I started seeing patients there, and it's been amazing. So that's the space, and it's right on the Raritan River. It's really beautiful. You can see the Red Mill in the background. So it's just a really serene spot. These are a couple pictures of when you walk into the office and the consultation area, and then just a little treatment space. And on the right is the treatment table where all the magic happens. So it's been a great energy there, great energy working with my patients, and everybody seems to really enjoy the new space. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But what I wanted to talk to you about is John Barnes' myofascial release for optimal health and wellness. So, you know, in all these pictures, most oftentimes somebody comes to me and they are in pain. They can't do any of these things on the picture, or they're doing them with pain or difficulty, or, you know, sometimes it gets so bad they're not able to do their own daily activities that they want to do. But what I want to talk to you about is the importance of taking care of your body through the fascial system, so that you are not coming to me when you're broken, but you're coming to me because you want to be able to do these things that you want to do even better and for a longer amount of time. So I like to use this car analogy sometimes. We all want our cars to be, we want the top two pictures to happen, right? We never want those bottom two pictures to be going on and to happen. And we do that by keeping our car, doing regular maintenance to our car, all the scheduled stuff, the oil changes, the changing our tires, changing our brakes, whatever it may be, so that we're not in the situation of those bottom two pictures. And one of the things that you may not realize is not only do you do those scheduled things, so if you compare that to the body, it's just, going to your doctor regularly, eating well, drinking water, exercising. But when your car is running well, you are in resonance with your car, meaning there's background noises happening. The car is accelerating, it's decelerating, it's turning, it's making whatever noises it makes. You don't even realize, because you were just kind of at one with your car. But as soon as something starts to go wrong, you hear a noise that you don't normally hear, or you realize your car's just not accelerating the way it's supposed to, you immediately, usually most people will take the car to the mechanic before you wind up in those pictures of the bottom pictures, and you're broken down and really frustrated and mad. But what happens often is we are not in resonance with our own bodies. So we hear these things that are going on, and maybe we get a little pain here and there, but we just tend to ignore it, and we keep moving and moving and moving. And one of the ways that you can become in better sync or resonance with your body is through the fascial system, and being very aware of your fascial system, so that you become and have resonance within yourself. You're able to take time to tune out the noise and tune into you. The fascia is the largest system in the body, and it touches all other systems. And because of that, that is why one of the reasons you're able to utilize that system to be in better tune with your body. So just a few facts about the fascia. It's a three-dimensional connective tissue web that runs continuous throughout your body. It holds together and interpenetrates all your muscles, your organs, your bones, and all the tissues of your body. It gives your body structure. It's like the architecture of your body. It touches everything in the body, down to each individual cell. And without the structure it provides, your body would have no form. You would literally be like a blob. So some people think the bones give you structure, or your skin gives you structure, but it's the fascial web that holds all these things together that gives your body the structure. And besides giving your body this form, it is the information and communication superhighway of your body, because it touches every other thing. So you can start to see how getting to know your fascial system, getting to know your body through the fascial system, can help you to maintain your most optimal health and wellness. So fascia in its very healthy state, it glides, it moves freely, and it allows for communication between the muscles, the bones, the tendons, the cells. So they're all able to do their job properly. The fluid of the fascial system, or the fluid of our bodies, right? We always hear like, oh, we're mostly water. Our bodies are made up of a lot of fluid. The fluid, or also known as the extracellular matrix or the ground substance, should be thin like water to allow for this flow of the fascial system and allow for muscles to expand and contract and nerves to conduct their impulses. But fascia in an unhealthy state due to injury or surgery, stress, repetitive body positions, physical or emotional traumas, it can get very sticky and bind down to these structures in the body. And then the ground substance, instead of being like water, becomes more thick and viscous like mud. So again, picture the environment of your body is the fascia. And if it can glide and move and everything can do it, then everything else that's within it, your organs, your muscles, your bones, they can all do what they need to do. And if it's sticky and the fluid of the system is thick, then the muscles can't do what they need to do. Everything can't do that. So when somebody comes in, really for anybody, but I'm talking about like if, let's say you don't really have any problems, you're like, I don't think I really need your help, but I want to be able to just maintain my current state and do the things I want to do. When you come in, we'll do get some information. So we're going to get a medical history, a surgical history, look at your stress levels, your trauma history, current medication. For females, I always want to know if you have children and where your birth's vaginal or cesarean section, because that's very important. What types of activities and exercises do you participate in regularly? And why is it important for you to keep your body in an optimal state? And it might seem really obvious to that question. Well, I just want to be healthy. I want to do the things I want to do. But when you become really clear on your why, then you're able to stick to programs better. And, so just saying like, oh, I want to be able to hike is very different than, my daughter loves to hike and I want to be able to participate in that activity as long as I possibly can with my daughter. So I'm going to just keep my body in really good shape. So we'll look at your posture in standing in all different positions. I'll get you on the table and we'll do some assessment on the table, look at your posture, and I start to feel around your body, looking for those sticky areas. Is there anywhere that feels hard or sticky or maybe isn't moving the way it should? And you may be completely unaware of it because the body can compensate really well. Our bodies are pretty amazing. So even when we have restrictions in that fascial web and the fascia does start to get sticky and the ground substance starts to get more thick, everything around it starts or allows us to still move and do the things we want. And sometimes we don't even realize. So look, when I get someone on the table and I start palpating and looking around, we're finding where are those tight and sticky spots that we can start to loosen up so that you can continue to perform optimally. So once we do all of those things,
2 minutes.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. That's okay. Once we do all of those things and I get my assessment, then we actually do some myofascial release. And what is that? Well, it's very base level. MFR is a safe, holistic, and very effective hands-on treatment that involves applying gentle, sustained pressure into the myofascial connective tissue restrictions to eliminate pain, restore the motion, and keep the body in an optimal state. So we help by doing what I do when I'm working on you. We help to release the restrictions, allow the fascia to glide and move more freely. And there's a lot of things that are happening under the skin that allows that viscous fluid to become more water-like. And we work together in the office. So those in-office MFR sessions will teach you how to tune into your body and start to listen to your body and become in more resonance with your body and understand your unique fascial voice. Everybody's fascial voice, fascial web, fascial system is different, and getting to know yours is the most important. And getting to know your body is, with at-home self stretches and exercises is also a vital piece of the puzzle that I go over with my patients. So it's very, as always, it's really hard to keep this into 10 minutes and kind of give as much information as possible. But what I hope I conveyed to you today is that waiting until your body has broken down or you're in so much pain that you can't do an activity, it's not that it's too late, because I help a lot of people that are in pain and can't do the activities they want. But it is harder when you're already broken down, just like when your car is already broken down. It's harder and it takes more time and money to get you back to where you need to go. So, and where you want to be. So if you come in sooner and learn how to be in resonance with your body, tune into your body, and get to know your fascial system and what that means, you will be able to perform at an optimal level on a regular basis and continually have more better optimal and health and wellness. So if you want to know more or learn more, you can go to my website at thehealingjourneymfrpt.com. You can book appointments there. There's tons of information, and you can call me or email me. I'd be happy to speak to you further. And if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.